we interrupt your regular scheduled programming to bring you this exclusive news bulletin. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to RAMBOMANIA. It's September 11th, 2014, and this date in history is something we will be discussing more of in the future, or in the near future, in the next 3 seasons of RAMBOMANIA. To be exact, there's a lot of unexplained and unexplored or slightly explored 9/11 paradoxes within the Rambo franchise that not a lot of people know about. So we're going to try to make light and available those paradox topics and bring them forth to you, the viewers at home, in the near future, within the next 3 seasons. So please stay tuned to the next 3 seasons for that. Because they're really interesting and really intriguing angles and takes, not only for the 4th movie, but the juxtaposition of the 3rd movie and the whole karma regarding that. And, the what if rumored scenario of the 5th installment of the franchise. So, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I think a lot more is going on with this movie than we are led to believe. And I could go, into it forever right now. Like, seriously, I could just blab on for hours on end, but I think, I just think it's best to get into that when we get to it, like chronologically in that order. So bear with me, because it's, it's fascinating stuff, really. Another thing I wanted to bring up before we get into our Rambo 5 news of the week is that I'll be pushing back everything by a week in order to get everyone recorded for the RAMBOMANIA-thon. So next week we're going to do the RAMBOMANIA phenomenon and this time it's up to you segments. And then the week after that we will be doing the RAMBOMANIA-thon, the Force of Freedom, and the Season 2 finale, finally, which will probably be like various outtakes for the finale, kind of like we've done in the past. So, speaking from the 3rd volume of Season 2, the self-titled volume, RAMBOMANIA. And then, it goes, and then it's on to Season 3, finally. So, Godspeed, my friends. We do have some very interesting things to talk about on tonight's broadcast. So when we come back after the break, we're going to look at, the Rambo 5 filming schedule, the very interesting rumored title change of the film, of the 5th film, the 5th Rambo film. We're going to look at the plans for the VIP day with Stephen Chang, that day that we're doing with him, and how you at home can join us for that in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. So as well, we're going to look at the upcoming Typsi reunion. Yes, it's happening. It's finally happening. So with that, I want to say happy birthday this week to my good friends Paul Galbraith, and another very special birthday shout out to my good friend Darren Pierce. So guys, I hope it's great, and I hope, you have a wonderful time. We only get so many birthdays, right? So RAMBOMANIA will be back right after this. Thank you all for watching. You at home, you make all the difference. And thank you so very much for, venturing with us down this long road that is RAMBOMANIA.
actually had to bring for a cost.
Or no way. You make it, and to be quite honest with you,
You
go back below 50 feet for at least the next 24 hours.
As the water closed in, and it was all was
Yeah.